What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another My Damn Toys video. Today we have My Damn Hauls episode number 16. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what's already in these packages. We have, like, I want to say around 20 figures in here, maybe like 15 or 16, but I know that it is all the same superstar, which is absolutely insanity. And we're going to take a look at the full collection of this figure, or this superstar, I should say, at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and get into it. We have 5 packages, all the same superstar, but there are a ton of the figures, and I think it'll be really cool when we line them all up. I think it'll look awesome. I had a few fix-up / custom ideas that I wanted to do with these figures, so I'll tell you guys about that. Maybe we'll do a few of them depending on the length of the video, but yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, well, I thought it was recording and it was not, but here's the first figure we have right here. It is this Rey Mysterio Basic. I thought it was really badass with the smiling head scan and the black mask and the black arms. I'm going to convert this into an Elite. I just love this attire so much. And if you saw on my Instagram, I was making an all-white Mysterio, so I was going to do an all-black one as well. So that is my plan for this Basic, and I do have this same figure in the big black box that we'll get into later. And you know, so I'll have 2 versions of it, or 2 of the same figure, but it's not a big deal. You know, I can always make crowd members or something like that with it. But yeah, let's move on to the next package. Alright guys, this next package is also from a trade with one of my Instagram followers. You guys are all the best if you guys are watching this. I believe this comes from Joshua Gonzalez, and yeah, so here's the Elite that I said I was going to convert into that Basic. So what I'll do is I'll do a head swap, do an arm swap, and I'll probably remove the logos on the side, or I may paint over the Booyaka or the 619 mask design right here and do like a different color scheme. But I think this is one of the better Rey Mysterio Elites. I love the all black, especially with the head and arm swap with that Basic. I think it'll be really, really badass. Let me go ahead and grab the Basic right here. So if you have, yeah, if you do the head swap and arm swap with this and do, like I said, with the pants, this will be a really badass Elite Rey Mysterio. But yeah, that is this package, so let's move on to the third one. Alright guys, this next package comes from eBay, and I believe it is a Rey Mysterio Basic. And I had a cool fix-up idea. I'll show you guys when I get it out here. I had a fix-up idea for the Elite 21 Rey Mysterio. And that Rey Mysterio is the one that is red and blue, and it has like a black torso. And it's like split down the middle, sort of like the WrestleMania 33 AJ Styles. But here we go. It's like an orange-ish red here, as you see. And it comes out like really, really orange on camera, but it's definitely red. Like this stuff right here on the pants is orange. Like on the camera, it looks like it's light orange with a darker shade of orange, but it is definitely like sort of like a red color. That's, I guess you could say it's sort of like an orange tint, but it's definitely red. But my idea was to take this Basic and then one of my other Mysterio Basics, this blue one, and then do like a like an arm swap with this Rey Mysterio right here, and do like, you know, like on the right arm do like a red sleeve, and then on the left arm do a blue sleeve. So that was the idea. I may do it on this video if we have time at the end, but I think that'd be a really cool idea for a Rey Mysterio fix-up, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that before, but maybe we can check that out at the end of the video. But let's get into the next package. Alright guys, this next package comes from Mercari, and if you guys do not know what Mercari is, it is an app sort of like eBay, but it's a little bit better if you want me to be honest with you. Like, they have a lot of good deals on like free WWE Elite, so download that app. But in this package we have 2 Elite Rey Mysterios, as you see right here, and we have the Elite one, which is the purple and black, which is the one on the left right here. And then this one right here, I believe is the Elite 11. I may be mistaken, but yeah, both of these are so awesome. And this is the second time I've owned this one. I converted the first one into an Elite that I'll show you later that is all white, which looks so amazing. I did like a head and arm swap and took off all this black paint, and it just looks so sick. And then the purple and black one right here is very awesome as well. One of the first figures that Mattel ever made in the WWE Elite line. And I love that color scheme. And I believe that I have every single Elite Rey Mysterio now besides the purple and yellow one. But it is on the way. So we will be able to complete the entire Rey Mysterio Elite collection. But yes, this is the second to last package. Now we can get into the final one, which has a bunch of Rey Mysterio figures in it. Alright guys, this last package comes from my buddy Jake Vinlawan, who I said in the last My Damn Hauls that we would, or one of the last ones, that he was not going to be selling any more WWE figures, but he hit me up and showed me that he had a bunch of Rey Mysterios, and I guess he has not retired from the game because we picked them all up. So here we go, opening up the box right here, removing the stuffing. The first Rey Mysterio we have right here is this basic in the lime green attire. I think that a cool fix-up would be to use this Elite right here that I also have, and doing like a head and arm swap, maybe removing all the black paint off of this one and turning this into an Elite. I think that would be really sick. So that's the first Rey Mysterio. So continuing on, this one, I do not know what this is. I think this is one of those Flex Force figures, which I'm not really fond of, but it's like an Elite. It's an Elite, like, Flexum series. So you see, like, it has, like, the new articulation from the basics on the shoulders, and then, like, the legs are weird. They have, like, a bunch of weird articulation. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, that Flex Force. I did not know that's what that was, but, whatever. It is what it is. I can probably use the head. The next basic we have right here is that same one that we had earlier in the video that I talked about. So we do have two of those now, but I really like that figure, so that's not a big deal. Up next, we have this white Rey Mysterio. This is the figure I used for the head and arms on that Elite custom that I made. So now I have the regular basic again, so that's pretty cool. So now I don't have to, you know, give up the basic for the Elite. Now I have the basic. Next, we have this Tribute to the Troops Rey Mysterio, which I wish was Elite. It would be so sick. But it is a really cool basic, really cool mask and arms with the camo pants. So that one's pretty awesome. Up next, we have this white and red Rey Mysterio basic, and I really like this one a lot. The attire is awesome. Again, I wish that it was an Elite, but, you know, I can always dig a Rey Mysterio basic because his basics are really awesome. They always have cool attires. So, up next, we have this Rey Mysterio basic, and I really like this one. It has, like, black eyes, and I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, his contacts from that era. But I believe this is one of his older attires, obviously, because it has the it doesn't have the chest tattoos or nothing. So I think this is from like a Ruthless Aggression era style Rey Mysterio, and I like this one a lot. It's got white boots, so way better than the all black ones. Up next, we have this Rey Mysterio basic in this gold attire, and if you look at the Elite 5 that has like silver on one side and gold on the other, I think that the sleeves from this basic right here would look badass on that Elite. And I'll show you guys that in just a second. But, yeah, I like that attire a lot as well. Moving on, we have this Rey Mysterio basic. And I really like this attire. It's sort of different. It's when he started wearing the t-shirt. And it's got the black, blue, yellow, and pink. I think it ties together really nicely. It's like an MDT colorway on that Rey Mysterio right there. Up next, we do have one that has some issues, but it is so sick that I could not refuse to get. I had to pick it up, but I'm sure BEW could fix this head scan, and it is this Batman Rey Mysterio that I wanted to convert into an Elite as well. But as you see, it is missing the antenna on the right side, but I'm pretty sure I can get somebody to help me fix that, so that shouldn't be any problem. So I went ahead and picked it up anyways. Up next, we have another Rey Mysterio basic, and it is this one with the question mark on the chest. It is the half silver, half black attire. And again, always wishing that these were all Elites, but you know, again, all of Rey Mysterio's basics are so awesome. As you saw in my post on Instagram, I think there's 65 different Mattel Rey Mysterio figures. So, long way to go, but I do have a pretty good chunk of them right here. Up next, we have this Elite Rey Mysterio that we had earlier in the video, and it's the all black. I was going to convert this one into the Batman one, and then the other one would be the all black, but now that the the Batman one has that antenna damage, I'll probably just end up keeping this one and probably getting another one later on down the road to convert into that Elite. So there's that one. And then the final Rey Mysterio we have in this box is the lime green and black one that I've already showed you in this video. But again, his Elites are so amazing. Like, Rey Mysterio has some of the coolest figures from Mattel. But now we can line up all of the Rey Mysterios we got today and then compare them with the collection, and maybe we can do that fix-up. Alright guys, here we have my entire Rey Mysterio collection all together. I think it is 29 Rey Mysterio figures. I believe it is 12 Elites and the rest are basics. We do have a few more on the way. One of which is that yellow and purple Elite Rey Mysterio, and that will complete all of the Rey Mysterio Elites and Elite 32 as well. That throwback WCW one. But yeah, I am really enjoying this collection. Rey Mysterio's figures are so colorful. They're like my John Cena collection, you know, just different bright colors all around. But now we can do that fix-up with the Elite 21. I think that'll be a really sick fix-up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and make those part switches and show you guys the final result. Alright guys, before I get into the fix-up, I want to explain exactly what I'm going to do. So you see how the Elite 21 has red on this side and blue on this side. I want to take the right arm from this basic and put it on here. I'm going to remove all of the decals and the skin tone, so it'll be a full red sleeve. Do the same thing for this blue sleeve. And then I'm going to put them on here, and I'm going to replace the right hand right here and cuff thing with this basic right here, hand and cuff. So it'll be all red on this side and all blue on this side. I think it'll be a really nice fix-up. And I may do it where the red hand and little wristband is on this side and then the blue one's on here, so it's like mismatched, sort of like the cuffs of this figure. So it's like red sleeve, blue gloves, and wristband, just like the pant cuff down there. But I also wanted to show you this Rey Mysterio custom that I did this week. It is this all-white attire Rey Mysterio. I think this is beautiful. If you guys follow the channel, you know that white is my favorite color. It's just so clean. Like, look at that Rey Mysterio. That's the best Elite Mysterio that I've ever seen. Like, obviously, over here, I'm going to repaint the Mexico so it matches that blue color. I think white and blue will just be so clean. But I will be replacing the shoes from the Elite with the purple and yellow. I believe it's Elite 15. I keep saying purple and yellow, but I think it's Elite 15. Swap the shoes so it'll have white shoes, so it'll be a full white Elite, and I think that'll be beautiful. But yeah, let's get into this fix-up Rey Mysterio.
Oh my god.
Bull Mysterio piece of fix-up bullshit. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, so I ended up just going with the gloves because the jackasses over at Mattel decided to mold this arm in skin tone and then paint the red on there instead of doing it like this Mysterio right here. Like, I thought they made all the Mysterios the same, but apparently I was wrong. So here we go. You see how this one is molded in green and they painted the arms on there? They did not do it that way with this one, and I noticed it before I even started it. They molded that in skin tone and painted the red on there, which is the opposite that they did with this. I wish it was like this because the fix-up would have worked perfectly. They did, however, mold the blue sleeve. This blue sleeve is molded in blue, so it would work with this. If I wanted to just put the blue sleeve on there, I could, but that would look stupid. It would not look right. You gotta have the colors on there fully. So it would have looked really sick, but I guess I still have a fix-up Mysterio. I mean, you know, I have the red gloves on the opposite side. It still looks cool. It looks better than it did before. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Sorry the fix-up did not go as planned, but I will be posting on my Instagram more Mysterio fix-ups from all these figures we picked up here today on there, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe for more epic WWE and WWE figure-related videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Rey Mysterio.